All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, this is another strong one. Court awards 250 million naira against Nigerian government firm for seizing families' gold-rich land. Well, my brother, my sister, this is another strong one. Well, with the news reaching us here, the judgment was pursuant to an originating motion filed by Mrs. Titilayo Ajayi and Mr. Femi Adeoye on behalf of the Ejisami family. All right, my people, onto this, a federal high court in Oshogbo has ordered the Minister of Mines and Steel Development and AFEM, Segilola Resources Operating Limited, to pay Pa Olulade Ejisami's family of Odo, Ijesha village in the Atakumosa East local government area of Osun State the sum of 250 million naira for seizing a parcel of land for the purpose of mining mineral resources. The judgment was pursuant to an originating motion filed by Mrs. Titilayo Ajayi and Mr. Femi Adeoye on behalf of the Ejisami family. Gold had been discovered on the land, and the government subsequently took control of the property and then issued a mining lease to Segilola Resources Operating Limited without paying compensation to the Ejisami family. After taking control of the land, an offer of 150,000 naira or 100,000 naira per acre was made to the family in line with the Nigerian Mining and the Mineral Act, which mandates that compensation should be paid to landowners. The family subsequently hired human rights lawyer Mr. Femi Falana-San in pursuit of justice. In the suit marked FHC/0X/CS/45/2022, the family presented 6 issues for determination, including whether by virtue of Section 100 of the Nigerian Minerals and then Mining Act 2007, the defendant's entry on the plaintiff land without their consent is unlawful. The plaintiffs also asked the court to determine if, by virtue of Section 44(4) of the 1999 Constitution, the refusal of the ministry and the mining company to allow the family to determine the compensation payable to them for taking over the possession of their vast land is illegal, null, and then void. They subsequently sought 8 declarations, including an order awarding the sum of 1 billion naira as compensation against Segilola Resources Operating Limited for the alleged breach of the family's right under Section 43 of the Constitution, as well as a separate order awarding the sum of 500 million naira in damages. But in its response, Segilola Resources Operating Limited, the second defendant, argued that it was validly issued a mining lease that permitted it to carry out mining activities on the land in question. The firm added that awarding 1 billion naira against it would be in contravention of the Nigerian Mineral and the Mining Act. In his judgment, Justice N. Ayo Emmanuel noted that Section 100 and then Section 102 of the Nigerian Mineral and then Mining Act states that when an application is made for mineral title in respect of an area, a notice of application must be given to the owner of the land in a prescribed manner, and then consent must be obtained before a license is given. My findings show that the second defendant, Segilola Resources Operating Limited, actually entered the plaintiff's land for mining purposes and then thereafter kick-started discussions with the plaintiff on the issue of compensation. The affidavit evidence before the court has not disclosed any compensation paid to the plaintiff in particular, even though others were said to have been paid, said Justice Ayo Emmanuel. The judge held that there was nothing before the court to show that the plaintiffs were invited or allowed to make an input as to their proprietary interest or quantum of compensation in respect of the land, thus amounting to a violation of Section 44, 1A, 1B of the 1999 Constitution. The judge subsequently held that since the firm had obtained a mining license that would expire on September 20th, 2040, and they will continue to carry out mineral exploration having not followed due process, Segilola Resources Operating Limited was acting illegally. He subsequently awarded the sum of 200 million naira as compensation for the compulsory acquisition of the property and a separate 50 million naira as exemplary damage against the ministry and the firm. All right, and then exactly what is reaching us right now. My brother, my sister, a lot of things are actually happening. Court awards 250 million naira against Nigerian government firm for seizing families' gold-rich land. Yes, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what we are actually getting. In a country like this, yes, you cannot just say you can override somebody simply because you believe the person cannot speak out. What are got? Yes, a lot of people have made it clear that this company must have made billions of naira, that they were supposed to be awarded billions of naira, not even 250 million naira that had been said. Well, my brother, my sister, a lot are actually happening. Well, I will say a very big congratulations to the owner of the land, because it is not easy, and great thank you to San Femi Falana. Well, Baba is doing a great job, and then with all this, I think our society environment would be a better place to be if we can be putting things the way it's supposed to be. A lot of things will work out. Look at what they have put themselves right now. Well, once again, I say a very big congratulations to the owner of the land, though the court on its own part definitely is ready to follow suit, and the federal government that had been the company that had been cheating this set of people will understand that you cannot just come out and override people just like that. You can imagine, only God knows how long this had been going on, and a lot of people who had also been involved in things like this definitely will know that they are supposed to get a lawyer. You can imagine. This is not funny at all. People behind Segilola must be fished out now. This had been said by Larry Joe. Yes, we need to fish them out one after the other. According to Adeshola Olubunmi, it says, well, most of the companies are using connections to oppress and then suppress the landowners. Due process has to be followed. This is an eye-opener to the community, and then corrections to the companies or individual that want to engage in illegality. Well, good. Why didn't federal government go to Zamfara to seize their gold there. That's serious. Well, let them face the penalty, force them to pay. They make billions, and then e go come, they speak Oyibo. Well, a lot of people have actually reacted in different forms that they have to pay. Well, congratulations once again to the owner, to the family that owns that land. It's not an easy thing. Well, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what is reaching us onto this channel. What more can we say? Well, let me have your own take on this, my people, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are just joining us on this channel for the first time. All right, thanks and God bless.